team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on.
He's going to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. Well, you saw it right there. Opening drive of the game. They're being aggressive. They're taking a shot. They come up with a big one. And trust me, fellas, they're going to keep taking those shots because they've got some dudes outside.
Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Tigers will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy, the players this week.
Breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. Off play action on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option, and if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the...
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Longhorn! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And the point after is good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to move them on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. That's caught. It's Hope. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that, and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team, is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Got his man. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Might be changing the route. looking to throw on first down. It's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep things.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rushes on him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The option look. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Needed to get to the 45 for the first down. Stopped a little bit short. You'd think this is the go area on fourth down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D-linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down. There he goes. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted for the 11th time. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Braun. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Clock ticks down, under 4 minutes to go in the half. Going for it all. Touchdown, Texas! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the field, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Flips it out in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Missouri wants to go fast. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. At the 40, there he goes. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. Third down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. It'll be a run on third and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Braun. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. The give to the left. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards. 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Punts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He gets it down to the 30-yard line.
I don't know.
Time is running short here in the first half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but
got some room to run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dumps it off in the flats. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Did you see that shit, DV?
Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Why did it go in slow motion? Did you see that? What the fuck is happening this game?
I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys
I'm about to.
You feature, and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger
Might just be that.
Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times.
They ain't gonna let me be great. I'm about to chunk it up there.
This field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this
A little too late.
defense to get the football. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25.
Doesn't even go for it.
And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
Really good job hauling
My
that
dude
pass
doesn't
in.
even
You know,
try to
Texas
go
is a
for it,
place a lot of
DV.
people think about great DBs, and they of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Gets the back moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. And the Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Finds the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You got to do something about it.
Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it out of the... That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Braun. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the right. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The give out of the gun. Got the 1st down, looking for more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They're going to ride this running back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Rides to back and leaves it. Touchdown, Tiger! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Braun. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The running back has it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
The give from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Makes the catch. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions.
He lost one down the sideline. Touchdown, Missouri! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Now facing a third and long. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on third down.
We got a close game here in the third quarter, and you're seeing momentum shift right now for the defense. The last drive out, they gave up a touchdown. This drive, though, they've now forced a 3 and out. They've done an outstanding job, and you can see them now playing with more confidence.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Tigers want to move quickly.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first down. That's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Tigers. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Braun. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Braun. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that you know.
Turning it on! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. From the gun, the ground game. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Breaks into the open. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Looking to throw for it. Release to the back. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. Ball thrown into the end zone. You're able to force the incompletion. It's clean, no penalty flags. And now you put a lot of pressure on this kicker to try to tie the game up.
4th down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team.